East Campus of Bridgewater State University for today's Massachusetts State Collegiate Athletic Conference non-conference doubleheader between the visiting Falcons of Fitchburg State University and your Bears of Bridgewater State University. Now, ladies and gentlemen, announcing today's starting lineups. First, for the Falcons of Fitchburg State University. Leading off and playing right field, number 2, Dana Sosowski. At shortstop, number 14, Keely Zompetti. Batting third at center field, number 6, London Forcier. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 20, Audrey Johnson. Batting fifth as the designated player, number 8, Haley O'Brien. In the circle for the Falcons, number 18, Taylor Colvin. At left field, number 8, Pagoric. Batting eighth at catcher, number 7, Maddie Montagani. Batting ninth at third base, number 3, Lauren Kirkconnell. And playing second base, number 9, Mary Kate Moreau. The head coach for Fitchburg State is Mary McDonald. And now introducing your starting lineups for your Bridgewater State Bears. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 10, Megan Sharon. Batting second and playing right field, number 11, Emma Healy. Batting third and playing center field, number 21, Alex Rupert. Batting fourth as the designated player, number 15, Kelly Ricker. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 18, Karen McLaughlin. Batting sixth and as the catcher, number 4, Madison Sinan. Batting seventh and in the circle for the Bears, number 3, Ava Novakoski. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 25, Kim Scanlon. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 12, Janet Jolly. And playing first base, number 16, Morgan Canoyer. The head coach for the Bears is Lindsay Couturier, currently in her 3rd season. She is assisted by Brittany Nunes, Julie Plant, Steve Couturier, and Jenny Heller. The umpire behind the plate is Ken Miller, and on the bases is Joe Montero. Ladies and gentlemen, the NCAA, the MASCAC, and Bridgewater State University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and umpires in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, and other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. At this time, we ask that you please rise and direct your attention to the American flag to the left field scoreboard as we honor this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Alumni Park for this non-conference game between the Falcons of Fitchburg State and the Bears of Bridgewater State University. Yesterday, the Bears were up at Fitchburg State, and the Bears currently, right now, have a record of 13-8-1 on the season and a 6-3-1 record in the MASCAC, while the Falcons now stand at 10-12 overall and 4-6 in the conference. Yesterday, the Bears took game one from the Falcons in 5 innings, 10-1, due to the 8-run mercy rule, and then they lost the second game 4-0. So should be a good game today. I'm here. This is Glenn Gonzalez. I'm here with Sarah Don, and it should be a good one today, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to it.
So we'll get going here pretty soon. We have a situation where this game really doesn't mean too much for the Bears. They've already clinched the second seed in the MASCAC and will be going to Framingham next week to play in the conference tournament. It's a 3-game series. Will be Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that they're playing on Friday, so it's best 2 out of 3, so I'd like to see them go into that third game on Saturday to really make it interesting. But
yeah, for sure. You're gonna want
2 wins on Friday would be nice too.
Yeah, no, you have to take 2 right away, but nice to have a 3-game series. You don't want to be the one that is out and quick too, so
all right,
you'll be looking for that.
It's also nice that they are actually having a tournament this year, despite everything. It's definitely something for the girls to look forward to.
Yeah, that's true. And right now, they're only taking the 2 top teams from the conference. Usually it would be more, but with all the things that have gone on, we're just taking the top 2 teams. So in the circle today for the Bears will be number 3, Ava Navakowski, and she'll be doing the pitching for the Bears today. And starting off for the Falcons is the right fielder, number 2, Sikowski.
Yeah, Dana is currently batting .246 on the year with 19 games played. She has 2 doubles and a triple.
So we'll get started here with the first pitch. And it's a ball, a little short from Navakowski. Second pitch is a ball high. 2 balls, no strikes on Sikowski. Another one just on the outside corner, but did not catch it. So 3-0.
Yeah, that's tricky. It's not a position that any pitcher wants to be in here, but you got to learn, try to find the strike zone that the umpire's calling. It is.
And that's the first strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. And he catches the outside corner there when Sikowski thought she was going to be heading down to first. So we got a full count now. And a swing and a miss, and Nowakowski shuts down the first one with a K after battling back from 3-0. Up now is number 14, the shortstop, Petty, and she tries to lay one down, but that goes foul.
Petty is batting .296 on the season. and has had 8 hits. It's for Falcons.
And a swing and a miss as she was trying to slap that one over. So no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, much different way to start with this at bat. 2 strikes on the batter. Definitely makes the pitcher feel a bit more confident to explore that strike zone.
That one's a little low. For count is 1-2, 1 out. Keely Zumpetti is a senior from Hudson, Mass. And slap shot and caught by the third baseman in foul territory. That's Kim Scanlon, number 25, making the diving
Now
catch.
batting number 6, London Forcier.
See the replay here. There's a little slap hit, and it kind of just got out of place, and Scanlon made a nice diving catch there.
Yeah, it was definitely, I don't think she expected to dive at first. That ball did curve out.
So the center fielder,
London Forcier up to bat. London has a 200 batting average. She played in all 22 games for the Falcons.
a 2-0 count on Forcier. 3-0 now. Forcier, a junior from Woonsocket, and she'll take her base as the Falcons get their first base runner of the day.
Now batting number 20, Audrey Johnson.
The first baseman, number 20, Audrey Johnson, steps to the plate here with a runner on first with 2 outs.
Johnson's batting .269 for the year and has had 18 hits and 2 home runs for the Falcons.
And a called strike, first pitch from Nowakowski. And the chopper hit to Nowakowski. She'll throw over to first for the 3rd out. So the Falcons leave 1, no runs on that one. And we'll be back after this on the Bears Sports Network.
College of Humanities and Social Sciences, there's a range of degrees such as English, dance, philosophy, psychology.
So does that automatically get muted?
Yeah,
Why
right
people
now.
should study humanities?
But if you
gives
need to cough or
humanity,
something,
you know,
with
it
that
makes
button.
you see
Do you
things
hit it or
from
hold
other
it down?
perspectives.
Hold it
It
down.
makes you walk in somebody else's shoes.
Looking at humanity, that's when you're looking at, okay, who am I? Where did I come from? How does my past correlate with my future? You know what I mean? Humanities, it's a way, whether it be sociology, psychology, philosophy, anthropology, they all are interconnected.
I think if you're looking for a community that will respect your academic and personal passions and be able to.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're here on the campus of Bridgewater State University for this non-conference game between the Falcons of Fitchburg and the Bears of Bridgewater State. We're in the bottom half of the first with Bears coming up for the first time. As the Falcons had the first time but didn't make any runs in that inning and left 1 runner on. So leading off for the Bears is the shortstop, Megan Sharon. And she'll take a called strike from the pitcher in the circle for the Falcons today is Taylor Colvin.
Yeah, Sharon's batting .333 on the year. And has had 26 hits, 5 doubles, 2 triples. Brought in 10 runs, RBIs.
And a little blooper that's going to fall in out into left field. So Sharon will start off with a hit for the Bears and get them going today.
And now batting for the Bears, number 11, Emma Healy.
The pitcher Colvin for Fitchburg is from Lancaster, Mass. Neshoba Regional. And up now for the Bears is the right fielder. Lays down a bunt. Going to go over the first, and they make a play. And aggressive base running was Sharon, who went all the way over to third and kind of did a belly flop slide there, as you can see. But seeing the replay here, that laid down the nice bunt was Healy. And they went to first, but Sharon had continued all the way to third to get her into even better scoring position.
Yeah, that's the ideal right there with Alex Ruprecht up to bat. Swinging early, foul pitch there. Ruprecht is senior and is leading the team at the high batting average of .415.
Yes, Alec Ruprecht has definitely had a great year so far, hitting and fielding. She lays the one down to third. They come home with the squeeze play, and it's safe. And a nice squeeze play there by the Bears.
Now batting for the Bears, number 15.
Love when a bunt is an RBI, right?
Can't complain here. As you can see in the replay, she bunts down right down the third baseline, and the run was right there as the throw was trying to come in. So the Bears start off with an early run with some aggressive base running, and we'll have the designated player up now, Reichert, as she fouls one back.
Reichert's batting .327 for the year and has had 8 RBIs, 7 doubles. That's second for the most doubles on the team.
0-2 on Reichert, and one ball high. One and two. And that one's a little outside. Counts even 2-2 here. 1 out and runner on first. There's Ruprecht. And a line shot hit into the gap.
Left center.
Left center. It's going to hit the wall. And they're going to send the runner home. And Ruprecht will be in for the second run as a double for Reichert. So a nice shot there by Reichert. As she tags that one, line shot into the left center field gap.
Karen McLaughlin is up at the plate now, number 18, playing second base for the Bears.
And she'll take a call, strike one.
McLaughlin has the second highest batting average on the team at .389. 3 home runs under her belt.
Fouls that one off. Herself in a hole right now, 0-2. 1 out on the Bears with Reichert standing on second after the double. And McLaughlin fouls another one off.
McLaughlin has 16 RBIs. I'm sure she'd like to add another one to the list here if she finds a gap in the outfield, perhaps.
And swing and a miss, but the catcher drops it, so they'll run down the first base, and we'll get to first on the pass ball.
Now batting number
And
4,
Reichert will move down to third.
Simon.
Little work in the Fitchburg bullpen right now, but probably just warming up. It's a little early to probably thinking of that, but as McLaughlin will steal second, uncontested.
The catcher, Maddie Synan, is up to bat now, number 4. She is also batting above 300. Quite a few Bears batting above 300, which is great to see.
Synan fouls that one back out of play.
Synan has had 2 home runs.
Now umpire getting a few new balls here. Fouled a few of them back, and you see the replay here with the stolen base from McLaughlin. So back to Synan here at the plate, and she fouls another one off the back cage. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Synan. Still 1 out on the Bears with runners at second and third. And that one gets away from the catcher. The runner's going to try to come home. She slides in and safe.
Under the tag.
Under, so Reichert scores from third on the pass ball. Gets past the catcher. As you see, little check swing there. Gets past the catcher. And Reichert will slide in safely. And they were checking if he went on the swing, a check swing, they say no. So on the pass ball, McLaughlin moves down to third. And we have a count of 2-2 on Synan. Still 1 out. 3 runs across here for the Bears. Ball a little high, so brings the count full here, 3-2.
Yep, Synan having a good at bat. Just, 6 pitches in here.
So the 3-2 pitch from Colvin. And a shot hit, blooped into, and a nice catch there. And a double play as it was a nice catch in left by Pogoric, diving catch, and then threw to third for the double play as McLaughlin was off the bag, as you see here in the replay. As she makes a beautiful diving catch, and they thought she was going to fall in, but she gets up, throws it back for the double play. So we'll go to the second inning, and we'll be back right here on the Bears Sports Network.
Be to find someone committed to taking you down.
And then we hit the field like boom. All day like boom. All night like boom. We hit the field like boom. Still talking like boom. All day like boom. All night.
Because that rival that wants to take you down is going to make you raise your game even higher.
All day like boom. All night like boom.
Welcome back here to Alumni Park, as after full first inning here, a lot of things happening with the Bears putting up 3 runs. So 3-0 Bears after 1 on 2 hits. The Falcons will bring up number 8, their designated player, O'Brien.
Haley O'Brien is batting 186 on the year
Leading off the second
and
inning for the
has had
Falcons, number
43
8,
at bats
Haley O'Brien.
and 8 hits.
O'Brien's a junior from Linfield, Mass. And the first pitch from Nowakowski is in the dirt for ball 1. Another one low. 2 balls, no strikes. Only this year, at the end of this year, the Bears have had a little bit of an injury issue with the pitching, as that one just fouled off the foot of O'Brien. They're down to only a few pitchers, and a couple of their better pitchers are out with injuries, so they're going with some young talent other than their ace, Reichert. And that one's high. 3 balls, 1 strike. So the 3-1 pitch from Nowakowski is shot right back at her, and the reaction catches the line shot right at her.
Now batting number 18, Taylor.
Look what I found.
I was lucky to find that.
And we'll have a timeout from the coach here as she goes to the mound.
Probably a good idea. Let a pitcher catch her breath. That can definitely raise some heart rates.
Yeah, that definitely was a shot, and it's just reaction. It's more protecting yourself than actually thinking of catching it at that point. So as we're waiting for coach talking to the pitcher, it's getting a little break in the sun. Hopefully it will stay this way. Before the game we had some showers, so hopefully we'll get both of these games in without any rain.
Yeah, you think so late in the season that the weather would feel a little warmer by now, but we're not there yet.
No. So up at the plate now for the Fitchburg is Colvin, the pitcher, number 18. And she'll take a pitch high, ball 1.
Colvin is batting .333, which is a pretty good batting average.
And a ground ball hit to short and over the first for the second out.
Now batting number 4,
Megan Sharon throws over to Cologne. And that will bring up the left fielder who made that nice diving catch, Pogoric. Allison Pogoric. Freshman out of Millbury, Mass.
Pogoric's batting .313 on the year and has had 5 hits and 2 doubles.
Call strike to Pogoric. And another one on the outside corner.
Pogoric seems to be the second slap hitter for the Falcons.
So we go 0-2 here with 2 outs. And a little number hit over at the third, and the throw is in time as Kim Scanlon takes the ground ball, throws it over the first. And we're done with 2.5 here as Falcons are down 3-0 to the Bears. So with that, we'll be right back here on the Bears Sports Network.
Welcome to Bridgewater State University.
Welcome to BSU.
And we're back up here at Alumni Park as the first pitch to the pitcher, number 3 for the Bears, Nowakowski, is a ball.
Yeah, Nowakowski looking to help herself out here.
And a shot hit to third base off the glove. The throw from the shortstop is not in time. So it was a line shot hit right at Kurt Connell, who's the third baseman, and caught her in the heel of the glove and bounced off.
Now batting number 25, Karen Skins.
So Nowakowski will be standing on first base. They charge an error to Kurt Connell.
That's tough. That was a tough play.
And Scanlon squared to bunt, but did not get a called strike.
It's also tough for Nowakowski, who wants that to be credited as a hit for sure. It's a hard hit ball.
Yeah, it was a hard hit ball, but I mean, I guess it was in kind of there in the glove and couldn't squeeze it. So the bunt's laid down by Scanlon. They go to first, and they'll move Nowakowski over, which was the plan anyway. So a sacrifice for Scanlon.
Now on the plate, number 12, Janet Jolly.
And the left fielder, number 12, Janet Jolly, will come to the plate with Nowakowski standing on second.
Yeah, Janet Jolly having a good freshman year so far, batting .343, has 8 RBIs, 2 doubles.
And she'll take the first one high, ball. 1 out here on the Bears. Like to push this run across as well. As a line shot up the middle will go into center field. The center fielder misplays it, and Nowakowski will cross home plate to score from the hit by Jolly. Another hard shot, as you see here, right up over the pitcher's head, and then a little misplay there by the center fielder, Forcier.
We're back to the top of the order now with Meg Sharon up to bat. Started off the first inning with a single.
And she'll take the first called strike. See if Megan Sharon can get a little bit more going here for the Bears. As Jolly takes off for second, she'll slide in safely with a stolen base.
That is Jolly's 6th stolen base on the season.
You can see here on the pitch that she taked off and is in there plenty of times as a pop-up to right field. Gets over the right fielder's head, and they're going to send Jolly home. They're sending Scanlon to third, and she'll be standing at third with a triple and an RBI as the Bears putting on more runs here.
Now batting number 11, Keelan.
So it was a pop-up fly. It was just misread, I believe, by the right fielder. And it just went over her glove, and Bears were running.
Deep right field ball for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if she just lost it or what, but
or maybe thought the fence was a little closer than it actually was. I've had that happen to me while I was back in my playing days.
Yeah, it seemed like a routine fly ball, but just got herself turned around a little bit. So we have pitching change here for Falcons. So with that, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Bears Sports Network.
I think if you're looking for a community that will respect your academic and personal passions and be able to provide one-on-one support, I think Bridgewater is the perfect school for you. I wouldn't trade my experience here for anything. So for me, studying English, you need to be a critical reader, a critical thinker, and a critical analyzer. And I think those are key skills that any employer is looking for.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just finishing the warm-up here from the new pitcher by the Fitchburg Falcons. Haley O'Brien will move into the circle. As she'll make the first pitch to Healy is a ball.
Yeah, O'Brien is a junior from Linfield, Mass. Rocking number 8. That was my jersey number in college. I always said 8 is great.
And the second ball here, 2-0. One out here still with a runner on third.
Healy most likely looking to hit here. She did have a sac bunt to move Meg Sharon in the first inning.
Counts 3-0, so see if she's looking at this one the whole way. And she'll get 4 straight balls to go to first.
Yeah, that's as much as you want to attack, because you expect that fourth pitch to be a strike. You gotta be able to aim more for that quality at bat. Maybe wait for that strike, especially with the new pitcher in.
And here's the center fielder, number 21, Alec Ruprecht. A dangerous hitter here to be up with 2 runners on.
Yeah, Ruprecht is leading.
And she swings one out into the gap. It's a pop fly. It's going out to the left. And the center fielder takes that one as the run will score on the sacrifice. So Ruprecht does her job in getting that run in.
Now batting number 15, designated player Kelly Reichert.
See the pop fly ball out into left center. Fournier making the catch, but too deep for any play at home on the tag. And Kelly Reichert up follows the first one off.
Reichert with a double in the first inning. Anxious for another here.
Healy still on first. And ball low. 1-1. Sure, the Bears want to put a lot of runs on the board and protect the young pitchers. And that one's popped up into right field, and the catch is made for the third out. But with that, the Bears put 3 more runs on the board. So after 2, the score is 6-0 Bears. And we'll be right back after this.
What does a crisis teach us? We need persistence, knowledge, empathy, action. We need innovators, and education is critical. And at Bridgewater State University, we're here for you. For a great education, 360 dedicated faculty, hundreds of programs, highly engaged learning, 11,000 hardworking, practical dreamers like you, finding their passion, launching their careers. We've been here for 180 years through all kinds of crises. Student safety? Always. Today, online, we're here for you. Rigor, one-on-one intensity, and a focus on your future. Tomorrow, together again on campus, we'll be here for you, pushing forward. For tomorrow's crises, for tomorrow's challenges, for tomorrow's jobs, tomorrow's living. We need you, each of you, to persist, connect, innovate, create, learn, and lead.
And we're back here
Now at the plate
on the
for
campus of
Fitchburg,
Bridgewater State
number
University,
7, Maddie Montagani.
as the Bears up 6-0 here as we go to the top of the third. And brings up the bottom of the order for the Falcons. The catcher, Anthony Genny.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Montagani, but she is batting .370 on the year. Great batting average, and has had 10 hits and a double for the season.
As she fouls one back.
Another slapper for the Falcons. Obviously, a dead giveaway is for those slappers trying to, with their speedy feet, they start in the back of the box so they can gain momentum to get to first base quicker.
Counts 1-1. There's a ball just a little bit on the outside, didn't catch the corner, so 2 balls, 1 strike. And another one on the outside, so 3-1 here. And a little fly ball right back to the pitcher. So Novakowski does the work herself
Now
there
batting
for the
number
first
3,
out.
Lauren Kirkconnell.
And brings up the third baseman, Kurt Connell.
Kurt Connell has the second highest batting average for the Falcons at .395. She's had 17 hits and brought in 8 runs. That's 8 RBIs. Scored 7 herself.
First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Kurt Connell was the third baseman that took that shot off the glove. She slices one foul down right field over the dugout. 1-1, 1 out here. No runners on base for the Falcons. And check swing, they check down, and she went. So brings the count to 1-2 on Kurt Connell. And Novakowski trying to throw a change there, and got away from her a little bit, a little high. So evens up the count 2-2. And low one outside, and brings the count full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And catches the inside corner as Kurt Connell thought it was ball 4 and sits her down for strike 3.
That is Novakowski's second strikeout in 3 innings.
So we go back to the top of the order here for the Falcons. Ziskowski, the right fielder. Takes the first one high. Ball 2. 2-0. 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. And another one high, ball 3. Malakowski's got herself a couple times in the hole here, 3-0, but battled back, so we'll see what she can do this time.
I was just thinking she did this exact same thing with this batter, Sosowski, in the first inning.
But that time, that one's in the dirt, so Skowski will take a base on balls and will stand at
Now
first
batting number
base.
14, Keely Zompetti.
Zompetti, the shortstop, now up.
Zompetti had that little line out to third in the first inning.
Yeah, that was that good diving catch and foul ground by Scanlon.
That's the one.
The first pitch is a ball. And a little chopper slap hit down foul there. It'll be for strike one. As she's trying to just slap one down and get on. A 1-1 with 2 outs. And that one gets up and a little up top there for ball 2. And that one's a little low still. So it's another 3-1 count here, as a little talk from the catcher, Maddie Signing. Trying to calm her pitcher down here. So 2 outs, the 3-1 pitch to Zompetti. And that one's high, so she'll walk another batter, 2 in a row here.
Number 6, London Forcier.
Which brings up London Forcier, the center fielder.
Yeah, Forcier, we have not seen what she can do with the bat yet. She walked with 4 straight balls in a row in the first inning.
There's a strike
There's
from
the one.
Novakowski.
So we'll see what she can do here.
Novakowski just right now just got to settle in, just throw strikes, let them play some defense behind her. Oh, that one gets by Signing, and the runners will advance over. She's got 2 outs, so she just needs to bear down and just worry about the batter right here. Like I said, just let her play, team play defense as you see the ball getting past Signing. And it's a line shot hit in short center as the throw is coming into home, and it's there, and called her out. But he's gonna call. I don't know if she actually made the tag. The ball was, I didn't see if she swiped it.
Maybe we'll see that replay, but I could have seen a tag on her head before her foot reached the bag. I could be imagining things, but that is maybe what I saw.
So Coach McDonald is disputing the call at home. So it was a base hit. But the one run did score. And we'll see. Here's a replay here as the ball comes in low. She swipes. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, tough angle.
See there. The players went by the bag with her hand. But I don't know if she caught a part of her body, but the umpire called her out. So that's what we got. And here's another angle of it. And she swipes. You just really can't tell if she hit her. But the umpire's right there, so he has the best look at it. So that's what we're going to go with. As, like I said, Falcons did score 1, so we're at 3.5. Score is 6-1. And we'll stay here as we're getting ready to have the Bears come to bat here. So a little controversy so far in that one. And really couldn't get a good look, but we'll move on as the Bears will bring up McLaughlin, Sinan, and Nowakowski this inning.
Yep, so McLaughlin taking the first pitch.
And it's a ball one.
McLaughlin was lucky and got on a drop third strike in the first inning to keep things going.
And a shot hit by McLaughlin over the fence, and that's a home run deep over the left center fence. McLaughlin is a home run. As we look at it here, it was a shot that was in the gap over the BSU area of the fence.
McLaughlin now joining Alex Ruprecht with the most home runs for the season with 4 each.
And she takes that 1 yard. See around the bases. But now up for the Bears is Maddie Sinan, the catcher, as she looks at strike one.
Maddie had a nice hit out to left field, which was unfortunately caught in the first inning, but maybe she'll find that gap here.
And she hits one hard right at the third baseman, knocks it down, and keeps her composure, and goes over the first for the out. Nice play by Lauren Kirkconnell. Knocked that one down. It was a hard shot.
Yeah, she's getting beat up a little over there today.
You can see here, it was a steamer right on the glove, but just knocks it down, keeps her composure, and throws over the first. That's all you need to do. As the pitcher for the Bears, Nowakowski, steps in with 1 out. Takes the first one ball.
Nowakowski was the last one to hit a hard line drive to Falcons' third baseman in the last inning.
2-0. And catches the outside corner for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike to Nowakowski. 1 out on the Bears, no runners on. And she chips one right to the third baseman for the out.
Now batting number 25.
Kirkconnell getting some action this inning over here at the corner, the hot corner. So it brings up number 25, the third baseman for the Bears, Kim Scanlon. She'll take the first one low, ball. Scanlon sacrificed back in the second. And she fouls that one back to the backstop. 1-1 with 2 outs to Scanlon. Pitcher O'Brien has come in and settled down a little bit the Bears' offensive attack, but did give up that home run. And a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And fouled up and out of play.
Scanlon batting .238 for the year. Has had 21 at bats and 2 RBIs.
It was a changeup, but a little too far inside to Scanlon. Scanlon, the junior from Medford, Mass. And a line shot hit out to center field, right at the center fielder, Forcier, and she'll make the out for the final one of this inning. So Bridgewater gets one off the home run from McLaughlin, and the score is 7-1. We'll be right back here on the Bears Sports Network.
Oh, hey, just having some breakfast before the big meeting. Because great hair and dynamite breath will only get you so far, or so I've been told. You see, breakfast isn't food, it's fuel for the fire that helps Earth be the best planet in the United States. We've got breakfast for everybody. Paleo people, we got sausage and bacon. Vegan, I don't know what that is, but we got a lot of fresh fruit. You call yourself a glutenarian? Hey, we've got cereal, bagels, toast, everything you can handle. We're insane in the grain. Oh, hey, pancakes, huh? I feel you on that. Hey, how about some bacon, guys? Huh? Can I get a hallelujah for bacon? Hallelujah! Yeah. Can I get a hallelujah for waffles? Huh? No? That's why we don't do waffles. We've got it all. And to prove it, I'll post a new breakfast combo with these cool new emojicons I'm working on. Say I post a toast sandwich with 3 bowls of cereal. I call that a carbonanza. Or bacon with eggs. And extra bacon and eggs. I call that a paleo no you didn't. What do you call it? Let me know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm having a little me time. Ooh, yeah.
Now batting number 20, Audrey Johnson.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here as we start the top of the 4th inning as the first baseman, Johnson, will step to the plate. She'll take the first pitch, ball 1. Pitch from Nowakowski is high and outside for ball 2.
In Johnson's first at bat, she had a grounder back up to the pitcher.
3-0. Nowakowski's been trying to battle back from deep in counts here. And she gets a strike there. 3-1. And a foul hit off the leg of Johnson.
And just like that, we got a full count with Nowakowski battling back.
And the 3-2 pitch is low and outside, and Johnson will take her base. And it brings up the designated player, number 8, O'Brien,
O'Brien had that line drive straight back at Nowakowski. That was just reflexes there to catch that one. So we know number 8 O'Brien here has a hard hit.
First one's a ball as they check down for the check swing, which was not there, so ball 1. Trying to get on the outside, but a little bit too much on the outside. 2 balls, no strikes to O'Brien. And that one's in the dirt low. 3-0 again.
Yeah, it's tricky. I see the catcher, Maddie Seinen, back there really trying to frame those pitches, but I guess they're just a little too out of the strike zone for the
Ooh,
umpire.
and they catch the outside corner low there for the first strike, 3-1. Nowakowski will battle it back again here. Has a shot hit over to third and went off the glove, and Megan Sharon backed her up, but it was too deep in the hole to try to make any play. As third baseman Scanlon tried to dive over, went over her glove, but nice backup by Sharon.
Number 18, Colvin, up at bat now. She grounded out to shortstop in the
Tries to
attempted
square
run.
the bunt, but called strike. Oh and 1 here on Colvin. And fouls that one back.
And just like that, Nowakowski is ahead now in the count.
Fitchburg's got runners on first and second. No outs. Trying to get something going here. Trying to string a few hits in a row. As first ball from Nowakowski. As Johnson on second was on base on balls, and then the hit by O'Brien. And a swing and a miss as Nowakowski sits Colvin down with a strikeout. Records the first out for the Bears. Pogoric, left fielder, grounded out to third last time up in the second. She tries to lay one down, and that was in play, and tried to sacrifice, but they made the play at third.
Yeah, the sign in. Luckily, that ball fell right by her, so she was able to field it easily, get the out at third.
And swing and a miss there from Mantegani. Tigani. Sorry about that.
She had a fly out to the pitcher, fly out, line out, somewhere in between in the last inning.
Fouls this one back.
But Bears now with 2 outs, runners on first and second, should be able to make, as long as the ball stays in the infield, make an easy play to any base for the third out.
Oh and 2. Comes down a swing and a miss. And Nowakowski gets out of that inning without any runs being scored. So at the half of 4, Bears 7, Fitchburg 1. We'll be right back after this.
I'm there when people need me. They count on me, because I do what it takes. Whenever, wherever. I don't do it for praise. I want to make them happy. I'm proud to work with the American company. I drive for WB Mason, and nobody does it better.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're here on the campus of Bridgewater State University for this non-conference match. The Falcons of Fitchburg and the Bears of Bridgewater. Bridgewater's put up 7 runs on 5 hits to the 1 run on 2 hits and an error for Fitchburg. As we mentioned earlier, the Bears have already secured their spot in the 2-team playoff 3-game series next weekend and against Framingham State. So they'll be looking for a championship run. And the team that wins that will advance to the NCAA tournament. Bridgewater's future looking pretty good here as
Now with the plate for the Bears.
this whole team is returning next year.
Yeah.
With the the added years of eligibility that were given because of COVID and loss of season, et cetera, et cetera. So they'll get the whole team back, which is very promising for Coach Couturier.
Janet Jolly back up at bat for her second of the game. She had a nice RBI single up towards center field in the second inning.
She takes a ball one high. She follows that one back. One ball, one strike to Jolly. And pops this one up over and out of play behind the dugout.
Yep, Jolly looking to protect now with 2 strikes on her. Trying to get something going in this bottom of the 4th inning here.
Tried to throw the changeup was O'Brien, but got a little low.
The Bears, if they get 2 more runs and hold the Falcons, could potentially be out of this game after the top of the 5th.
That one's high. Over to the backstop. That one got away from O'Brien. So brings the count to full 3-2.
Yep, full count here. That mentality of either walking or getting a hit. It's usually the game plan, so no one wants to strike out, right?
Put the bat on the ball if it's close. As she does, but pops it up. It's into left and comes in, but falls in. Misjudged that she'll go into second. As aggressive base running, don't stop, just keep running. Yeah. And so she'll be in on second. Ash, kind of a pop-up, routine pop-up, but just misjudged by the left fielder. Brings up top of the order, the shortstop, Megan Sharon. She scored 2 runs. Has 2 hits, a triple. And she takes the first one low for ball 1.
Yeah, Meg Sharon's tied for first with the most amount of triples. Her and Kelly Rykert both have 3 each now.
Takes another one low. Ball 2, 2-0. No outs here, and Jolly standing on second after her double. A single and an aggressive base running to go to second, we'll call it. And O'Brien gets her first strike. 2-1. Bears threatening to push another one across here. As a hit into the gap, it rolls out to center field. Jolly will turn third and cross home plate. Score on the base hit by Sharon.
Now at the plate for the Bears, number 11, Emma.
Nice hit in the gap, gets underneath the shortstop's glove. Score the run.
Emma Healy up to plate. Just had a walk and a sack bunt, so She may be eager to get a hit here. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, she tries to swing down and right past the third baseman was playing in.
That third baseman was dangerously, and she wasn't even going to attempt to get that ball.
Just outside the third base bag for foul.
I know there's a little controversy over, you know, mixed emotions about wearing a face mask to protect yourself, especially as a pitcher or corners. I think that I would want one if I were playing third base.
Yeah, I know there's a little controversy about that. I have my opinions on it. I don't
Well,
if I want to bring them up, but you know, I think if the thing too is, you know, where they playing so close. There's a shot. That one's knocked down by the third baseman, but will not be in time. So that'll be an infield hit for Healy. She moves Sharon down to second. I mean, I know that's part of the game, the strategy of the game, you know, moving the third baseman, the first baseman down for those bunts and stuff like that. But, you know, maybe there's something that needs to be changed in the rules that they keep so far down. I don't know.
Alex Ruprecht up to bat. Tied for first with a number of home runs.
She lays one down, but goes foul.
She has had an RBI single as well on a bunt of that, and a sac fly to bring in a run there.
Well, she's trying to move these runners over with no outs. I mean, I don't know if I'd take the bat out of her hands.
Right.
But she could break this one open with one swing. She takes first one ball. 1-1. No outs here to Ruprecht. Runners on first and second. She lays one down right back to the pitcher. They try to go to third. He's not in time. It gets off the third baseman, but they won't advance. So it loads the bases for Reichert.
Now batting number 15, Kelly Reichert.
Reichert had a double in the first inning, an RBI double, and was able to score in that first inning, and then got her bat on the ball for a fly out to right in the second inning. So she's definitely making contact as she normally does.
They'll take the called strike. Reichert rips one down the third baseline. It's going to get fair. That will bring in 2 runs. They got running Ruprecht
Pickle.
in the pickle, and she'll get out. So, but they still get 2 runs across as Ruprecht.
Not.
She got hit in the face. She's not the one that you want to get injured right now in this situation. She's a very, very important player to the Bears. As you see here, she got in the pickle as they cut the throw going home and got it kind of in the face. And
Well, they're laughing out there, so I think she's all right. But did the umpire call her out?
I thought she was out, but maybe.
Oh. They dropped the
So it
ball.
looks like the ball fell, so she is safe, but so
So
she'll
we
be
got
still
Meg
standing.
Sharon and Emma Healy both score on that play, on that hit by Reichert.
Now pitching number 18, Karen McLaughlin.
Push 2 more runs across here for the Bears. It brings up McLaughlin. As runners are at first and second. And she hits one down to second and slides in safe as Probably an error there on the second baseman. Yes, it is.
Now the plate for Bridgewater State, number 4.
And that will load the bases up again from Maddie Sinan. Maddie Sinan's been putting some wood on the ball as well.
Yeah, she'll be looking for her first hit of the game with a fly out in the first inning and ground out to third in the third inning.
She's swinging a miss there. Ball gets away, but runners hold with no outs.
Sinan has 3 doubles, 18 hits, 2 home runs under her belt for the season so far.
Oh and 1 here to Sinan. Bases loaded, no outs. Sinan hits one, a fly ball that's gonna get out of play.
Now she'll have to fight back with 2 strikes on her.
Having a similar replay of the first game yesterday between these two teams. His final score was 10-1 Bridgewater. Sinan grounds one to third. It hits the bag. That's going to be a fair ball. And no plays all around. And another run will come across.
Now batting number 3, Ava Novakoski.
That's a tough play there. The ball just hit the bag and bounced back. And it just not enough time to do anything with it. So, have a little conference here at the mound just to settle things down as Fitchburg infield want to talk it over. Settle everyone down. Just say, let's got to record an out. That's all you got to do. We'll get one at a time. And it brings to the plate the pitcher, Ava Novakoski.
Novakoski, both of her hits have been to the third baseman this game.
Take the first one, called strike on the outside corner.
She got on first in the second inning on an error by the third baseman and lined out to third.
She hits one, and with a short, they go to third to get the lead runner, but the run will score, so they get one. And we're going to have some changes here for the Bears. As number 22, Olivia Silva, will come in and hit for Scanlon.
Silva has had 7 at-bats on the season, but has scored 4 times out of those 7 at-bats.
She fouls the first one back. And fouls another one off. Down 0-2 here with 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Silva also plays third base.
And she shoots one down, again foul.
First base coach over there, he went to potentially grab it and then thought otherwise, pulled his hand away. Something I would do. It's not worth hurting yourself over.
Coach Couturier, the head coach, Lindsay Couturier's father. It's ball 1-2. And slices one over to second, bobbles it, but makes the play at first. The runners will advance over one.
Now batting number 12, Janet Jolly.
So they get their second out. Runners are at second and third here, and the left fielder, Jolly, will come back up as the Bears bat around here. And she shoots one out into left, but foul down the line. Jolly got it all started off at the start of this inning. And foul tipped that one. Back it in the glove. So 0-2 here to Jolly. 2 outs, two runners on. Still for the Bears.
Janet's one of 4 batters for the Bears that have scored more than once in this game.
Fouls that one back.
Protecting on that one for sure. Bit outside, but you just never know.
Getting some new balls in the game here, fouling all these off. Oh, 0-2 to Jolly. O'Brien trying to bring this inning to an end here. Change up, fouled again down the line.
Yeah, though the count is still 0-2. We're 4 pitches in already. Jolly doing a good job of protecting that plate, hitting at anything close.
O'Brien steps off the rubber there. The first ball high to Jolly. One and two, 2 outs. And Jolly chomps one out to right. It's in foul territory. And Sisowski could not make the play.
Pitch number 7 on the at bat here.
And shows another one foul.
Gonna
have to open up another case of balls here for this one.
Gonna run out of balls. I'm gonna run out of space keeping track of all these pitches on my sheet here. But that's a good at bat. It's a sign of a great at bat.
And she lines one in. That will probably bring 2 in. That's going to get into the warning track and double.
Center fielder might have tripped over there. Oh, she's all right.
And that one clears the bases for the Bears as Jolly gets a double.
Now batting for the Bears, number 10, Meg Sharon.
See the fielder kind of like jammed her leg there.
Yeah.
But she's up. She's all right.
Meg Sharon, top of the order here for their 4th at bat in 4 innings.
And takes a strike across the letters.
It's definitely can be motivating for a batter to see a runner in scoring position here.
That one's a little higher. The count to 1-1. Scanlon scored all 3 times she's been up.
Sharon.
I'm sorry, Sharon. Megan Sharon
We got
shortstop.
Scanlon and Sharon and Ruprecht and Rykert.
Yeah,
So it can be tricky.
Megan Sharon, a junior from East Longmeadow, Mass. And she rips one. That's going to go to the fence. And she'll walk in for a double and another run in. And Jolly crosses the plate. So the hit parade continues here for the Bears.
Yeah, it's tricky. I don't know if the Falcons have anyone else in their pitching staff, but no one warming up in that bullpen.
No one in the bullpen. They've only got, it only looks like there's about 3 subs in the dugout. And the first one's a ball.
Emma
to
Healy.
Healy.
Yep.
And there is players going down to the bullpen now. And Healy takes strike one, 1-1.
Healy has had a walk, a sac bunt, and a single in this game. Oop.
And she
Foul
fouls
out.
that one.
Deep in left field there. Before I say, Healy batting .352 on the year. That's great a batting average to have. It's more than 1 out of 3 times she's getting a hit.
That one's high. Brings the count to even, 2-2. Good to see some fans back here on campus. As a few up in the stands here. We got some out in the outfield in the stands. As we're shut down for a while with no fans. And Healy puts a juice on it, and that one is caught out in the gap. A nice catch there by Bogoric for the third out. So the Bears put up 8 in that one. The score is 15-1 on 12 hits. And we'll be back after this on the Bears Sports Network.
Mess your mind. American woman, gonna mess your mind. American woman, gonna mess your mind.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Alumni Park. As we go to the top of the 5th. And as the Bears can get 3 runs here, it will be pretty much it for the game, is it? Right? After
3 outs.
3 outs.
3 outs here, yes. That would be.
What did I say?
You said 3 runs.
All right. I was thinking that.
Yeah.
But that's not what I said.
Yeah. That's all right. We have Kirk Connell starting off here, the third baseman for the Falcons. She went deep in the count in her first at bat in the 3rd inning, but did strike out. So I'm sure she is eager for a hit here.
And a chopper hit back to Nowakowski for the first out.
Now batting number 2, Dana Sosowski.
The first out for Ava Nowakowski.
Sosowski up to the plate now, the leadoff batter for the Falcons. She got on a walk in the third inning and was able to score the one.
And there's a hit into right field. Siskowski
Now batting number
will
14.
get the runner on
Keely
for the
is on
Falcons. And it brings up the shortstop, Petty. Actually, we have a change. And it looks like number 1, Brianna O'Connor, will hit for Petty.
O'Connor is a righty batter, and she is from Hudson, New Hampshire, and is a freshman. Sure looking to prove herself here at this
Correction,
at
now
bat.
batting and pinch hitting for the Falcons. Number 1, Brianna O'Connor.
And strike 1 to O'Connor.
Sosowski does have 5 stolen bases and has not been caught stealing at all, so there is a chance that she could steal here. She's taking an aggressive lead at first.
And just a little outside, so 1-1 here. Nowakowski, all she really needs to do is just throw strikes here. Let them put the ball in play, let the defense play behind her. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here, 1 out. Runners on first after the hit from Sosowski. And fouls that one off back to the backstop. So the 1-2 pitch is hit down to third, over to second, and not in time. It's just a little offline for the double play, but hasn't been there. But they'll get 1.
Now batting number 6, London Forcier.
So it brings up the center fielder, Forcier.
Forcier had a walk in her first at bat and got on in the third inning as well.
And takes on the inside corner for strike 1. That one's low, stopped by Simon. And tried to throw it down anyway and almost made the play close. Nice play there by Simon, knocking the ball down and just staying with it. Throwing down the second, as see here in the replay. She knocks it down, gets up quick, knows it's runner's going, and just couldn't squeeze it there by the shortstop. And they're going again, down the third. Oh, and that one gets in the best back up there.
Janet Jolly.
So, getting a little, throwing the ball around a little bit here, but just trying to get him out here.
Yep, exactly. 2 down, focus on the batter.
And the ground ball hit into left field will score the run after the 2 stolen bases. So, Fitchburg records a run off the hit from Forcier. And it'll bring up number 20, the first baseman, Johnson, Audrey Johnson. And she chops one down the third, but it was foul.
Yeah, it hit off of her foot, I believe. There's a strike for Nowakowski.
See, that one went off her foot. Trying to throw the change up, stayed up a little high. So 2 outs here, 1-1 on the batter, runner on first. And that one's low in the dirt as Runner will advance on the ball in the dirt there. So Forcier will go down to second. Simon doing well to keep these balls in front of her, though, either way. And that one gets high and over her glove and bring Forcier down to third.
Yeah, again, we just got to focus on this batter with 2 outs here.
So timeout here by Coach Lindsay Couturier. Just wants to have a chat with her players here. Trying to settle them down here. Got to get 1 out. I'm sure they're a little anxious. So they'll regroup here. We have Forcier standing on third with 2 outs. And Johnson at the plate, count is 3-1. And she'll hit the base on balls for the walk.
Just missed, a little low.
Now batting number 8, Haley O'Brien.
Let's bring up the pitcher, O'Brien.
O'Brien drive straight back to the pitcher, Novakoski, in the 2nd inning for out, and then had a hit to the left side in the 4th
And a
inning.
ground ball over to short, and she'll crawl over to second
Take
and
the
make
out
the
herself.
tag and get the out for the final out of the game.
Game 1 of today's doubleheader between the visiting
And
Fitchburg State
as you see here, there's a pretty hot shot. He makes a diving play and crawls over to second for the final out. So with that, game 1, the Bears win 15-2 on 12 hits, no errors. And with that, we'll take a break. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for game 2 here on the Bears Sports Network.